I'm Rosie, and I'm going to read you a book called Pig Gets Lost. Pig Gets Lost by Heather Emery, illustrated by Stephen Cartwright. This is Apple Tree Farm. This is Mrs. Boot, the farmer. She has 2 children called Puppy and Sam, and a dog called Rusty. Mrs. Boot has 6 pigs. There is a mother pig and 5 baby pigs. The smallest pig is called Curly. They live in a pen. Mrs. Boot feeds the pigs every morning. She takes them 2 big buckets of food. But where is Curly? He's not in the pen. She calls Puppy and Sam. Curly's gone, she says. I need your help to find him. Where are you, Curly? Puppy and Sam called to Curly. Let's look in the hen run, said Mrs. Boot. But Curly is not there. There he is, in the barn. He's in the barn, says Sam. I can just see his tail. They all run into the barn to catch Curly. That's not Curly. It's only a piece of rope, said Mrs. Boot. Not Curly's tail. Where can he be? Says Puppy. Maybe he's eating the cow's food. But Curly's not with the cows. Don't worry, said Mrs. Boot. We'll soon find him. Perhaps he's in the garden. They look for Curly in the garden, but he's not there. We'll never find him, says Sam. Why is Rusty barking? Rusty's standing by a ditch. He barks and barks. He's trying to tell us something, says Puppy. Rusty has found Curly. They all look in the ditch. Curly has slipped down into the mud and can't climb out. We'll have to lift him out. I'll get into the ditch, said Mrs. Boot. I'm coming too, says Puppy. And me, says Sam. Curly is very muddy. Mrs. Boot picks Curly up, but he struggles. Then he slips back into the mud with a splash. Now everyone is very muddy. Sam tries to catch Curly, but he falls into the mud. Mrs. Boot grabs Curly and climbs out of the ditch. They all climb out of the ditch. We all need a good bath, said Mrs. Boot. Rusty found Curly. Clever dog, says Sam.